All right, welcome everybody. And first off, I want to just congratulate all the men for showing up, because that's always a big part of, that's an important part of being a father, is showing up. So if you could give me a round of applause. Moms, go ahead and welcome the dads. Congratulate the dads for showing up. We got some shy dads in here. We got some new dads. But be proud of being a father, because it's the most important thing you'll ever do, all right? We are going to talk about a few things. We are going to talk about SIDS a little bit. We did that last time. We'll give you more information if you don't get everything you need, because we did cover that last time. We're going to talk about feeding baby. We're going to talk about, burping baby. We're going to talk about diaper changing. And then when we finish talking about this, we're going to go ahead and compete. So we're going to let you guys prepare a safe sleep environment and then diaper change. First off, I do want to talk about sudden infant death syndrome really quick. This is essentially in the first 6 months or so of a child's life where they do pass, unfortunately, and it's contributed to sudden infant death. So it's a lot of times overheating and suffocation, right? So it's really like, think of that. I don't want my baby overheating. I don't want my baby suffocating, because we are the protectors, right? That's what we do. So when there's an infant and they're really young, you want to put them to sleep on their back. You don't want anything covering them, all right? So no blankets, anything like that. You'll put a onesie on them, something like that, okay? Now, you might think your baby's too cold, and especially moms. I'm gonna talk right to you, because you look like you're gonna think your baby's too cold. Think of this, when you put on like all-in-one, a onesie thing, it's really warm, right? When everything head to toe is locked in, you're warm. You never want to have your baby have more than one more layer than you have. So if you got on one layer, your baby can have on two. All right? If you got on 2 layers, baby can have on 3, but no more than that, right? And you also can just check their chest, see if they're overheating, because you do not want your baby to overheat. All right? So that's overheating. Also, like I said, you're gonna put them on their back, because sometimes an infant can get stuck and they can't turn their head because their neck's not strong enough, all right? So you always want to put your baby to bed on their back. So that's, tell the mom, tell whoever, put the baby on the back, no blankets, because the same thing, they can take the blanket on and accidentally suffocate themselves, so we don't want to do that. That's a recap on SIDS real quick, because we already covered that. Y'all got it? Any questions about that? All right. I'm gonna question you because it's that important. What are 2 things you need to consider to prevent SIDS, to help prevent SIDS? Give me one. No overheating. No overheating?
Laying baby on the back.
Laying baby on the back. Not that hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, not that hard, okay. All right, and then I also want to introduce Shauny. Shauny is a doula. Everybody say hi, Shauny.
Hey, everybody.
So Shauny is kind enough to donate her time to you dads, because you are important. Mm-hmm. And she's also talking about her doula services. So what's a doula? She's gonna talk to you about what a doula is, and then I want her to share with you feeding. We're gonna talk about diaper changing. I'm just gonna kind of hand it over to Shauny from this point moving forward.
Okay.
Go ahead, Shauny.
Hey again, y'all. What I do, I am a birth doula. So essentially, I help mothers and fathers during that process, whether that's due to pregnancy, actually at birth, and a little bit at postpartum. So what that looks like is I meet with mom, I meet with dad, I formulate a plan with them as far as their birth plan. We follow through with their provider to let them know what their plans are. And once we get in the delivery room, we make sure that that plan is advocated for, that whatever you want happens there. No, we try to avoid interventions, which is like C-sections, epidurals, anything that could intervene within your natural birth process. We try to avoid that by all causes. Your body is able to do what it's supposed to do, which is birth this kid. And for dads, I'm there for them. I'm there for dad in a way where I'm mentally and physically supporting him, because I want him to mentally and physically support mom. I do that by observing what's going on in the room and asking dad to do various things. If I see that mom needs some water or some ice, dad, can you go get mom some water and ice? That's him doing a task, and that's him being a part of that process. If mom is going through so much pain and she wants affection, but don't really want to be touched. Like I want you to touch me, but I don't want you to touch me. That means help me. So in those moments, I would say, Dad, stand behind her, lift her stomach up, and relieve some of that pressure off of her. Those are the type of things that I do. And when
Can you go through that one more time? Because I think I just learned something. So if my wife says, I want you to touch me, but I don't want you to touch me, what am I supposed to do in that situation?
help her. Help her. Because I mean, you don't want to go over there doing this and like, she's like, oh, don't touch me. You want to be helpful in the situation.
Okay.
So one of the most helpful things that I find is doing the hold from behind, where you walk up behind mom, you hold her stomach. When you hold her stomach up, that's like, oh my God, I do not feel this boulder in between my legs no more. I'm okay for a few minutes. And there's other techniques that I teach dads too for comfort. Like they call this like the cow push, and it's where you do like this triangle on the bottom part of your tailbone, and you basically squeeze and push in. And what that's doing is taking pressure off of mom's lower back, off her legs, pretty much her stomach, all of that. And if she's on all fours doing that, she's gonna really feel it. Try it when you get home. Try it when you get home. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. Just different things like that.
Nice. Awesome. So let's talk about feeding. All right. Let's talk about how as dads we can support mom, whether it be breastfeeding, bottle feeding, that sort of thing.
I got a habit of holding kids, y'all, because I got two. But feeding babies, when it comes to dad helping with feeding, of course, you can always help by making the bottle itself and then sitting down, holding the baby and feeding the baby. What's difficult is dad trying to figure out, well, she's breastfeeding. It's on her chest. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't do nothing with that. Okay, you can pump, store the milk, thaw it out, put it in the bottle the same way, and still feed the baby.
I'll wait till she's done and burp the baby.
That's an option too. If that works for y'all, that's a good exchange.
Because a lot of people, some babies take forever to burp.
True.
That's true.
My son takes forever, so she don't be wanting to do that, so I have to get him, sit on my lap, lean him over a little bit with my hand, like right here.
This is true.
I love it.
Also, what I learned from my wife's doing is that came to feeding, like birthing the baby, you don't always have to pat. Just
Rub. Yes.
And actually push as well. So I used to like, mom would tell us back in the day, like, oh, they give us all types of, old things, like beat on the back.
Yeah.
It seems a little barbaric, but because of the doula we had, she taught us those techniques that seem to be much more effective. So.
Nice.
Okay. Did
Nice.
y'all hear that? Y'all might want to try that, dads.
Yeah,
Rub the
absolutely.
back instead of patting it. And I know how you saying it can be barbaric, because it does. You like, are you hurting that baby? Because you are really patting their back. But I mean, sometimes it takes that. After acid reflux, you can lead your baby into colic, actually, by doing that. And you have a crying, whining baby for the first 3 months, and you have to figure out, how am I gonna sleep with this crying baby? Most times that's because baby is overeating. So you have to watch for cues from baby. If baby is turning their head away, that means I'm done.
Nice.
I don't want any more. If they want more, they will definitely give you cues of that by suckling, still suckling. You'll see their mouth still moving. They'll put their hand over their mouth and suck on their hands. Or if you breastfeed, your baby will actually turn their head towards you and will still be trying to do it. That's how you'll know that.
Happened to me before.
As far as burping, the old-fashioned traditional way, I know dad mentioned that he puts baby on his leg and leans baby kind of forward. I do the same thing, kind of at the neck, and we're here until baby burps. Y'all okay with that? Do I need to sit down and do it?
Do it on the table, because that's what we're going to have them do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to turn the opposite way.
Why do you turn the opposite way?
I do it with my right hand.
I turn the opposite way, away from me, in case something comes out. Yeah.
I sit him on the floor like this.
Yeah.
I do left leg. I do left leg, right hand, and I'm here.
Right.
Sometimes when when they burp, it come up.
And sometimes that's from overeating though. What you can do in those cases is, let's just say baby's getting a 4-ounce bottle, break it up to 2 ounces, burp baby, and then drink the other 2 ounces, and then burp baby. Nah.
So we're going to do feed the baby, burp the baby, change the baby, and then we're gonna go with put the baby to sleep. You're gonna do that all at once, all right? So it's gonna be like a little mini, decathlon or something like that, all right? So you're gonna do all those things, and that's how we're gonna compete. Y'all got it? All right, all right? So,
yes, ma'am. You can, yeah, you can put your baby over your shoulder. I just like doing it over my leg. Is this your first baby? Yeah. Go for what you know. You'll definitely figure out what works for you. No, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Okay, so any questions, other questions about burping? All right, so we did sleep, we did feeding, we did burping, diaper changing now.
Okay, I have some up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're feeding your baby. Like my son like to go to sleep. So he's usually sleep, so I think that kind of make it harder for him to burp. I be trying not to wake him up. You know, because he don't want to sleep, but he's feeding.
Yeah.
You still gotta burp the baby. You still gotta burp the baby, because if you don't, that gas is still in there.
And babies sleep pretty hard for the most part. I also think, you can do the light pads.
Sleep, I be trying to hold him.
Yeah. Well, you can even do that here. Yeah, so that might be harder over there.
He don't, I just try to burp right here. I never
You don't like?
burp.
Huh.
That's why I burp right here.
What's
I
up,
love
Mike?
that method. I said I love that method too. I mean, put your legs in front of you. Sit down and hold it like that. I just don't look. I don't want this to happen.
Oh.
Like I don't want that to happen. That would not be nice. Like a flinch or something. Something that you don't expect baby to do, and then baby fall. But what I'm saying is, if you're sitting down and baby's right here, then you have a less of a drop. You get what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you want to do what's gonna work for you, but definitely be safe at the same time.
Something that's on the subject but kind of off the subject. So, because I get a lot of these news feeds about like babies, smothering themselves, eating fentanyl, and people doing something to their infant. And I think it's like, is it more that you need more fathers involved? The mother can take too much of it. The reason why this happened because of the crying and frustration. Like,
It's a good question.
because there's a lot of it going on. Like, I know this girl, she's 31 years old, but she was on drugs or whatever, and she had her 21-month-old baby in the house. She was too high. She didn't know. She fell asleep and the baby ate the fit.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my gosh.
It was kind of just.
I think you know the answer to that one. First off, I mean, it's as simple as if you got 2 people caring for one baby, you're gonna fare better. Each one's gonna do better. And then of course, you factor in all these other the baby. So you even if it's 2 females, of course, a baby's gonna do better, but when you factor in dad, it's that much better. So we're gonna move on to diaper changing. Y'all ready? All right,
All right.
let's do it.
Let me get baby's shirt off first.
I mean, this one isn't gonna probably change or save a baby's life, but it's gonna help you a lot if you do this right, all right?
Okay.
Because babies will pee on you.
Yep.
You're going to get poop on you, but you just don't want a lot of it. Yeah. So rule number 1, close your mouth when you're changing the diaper. Okay?
When you lift the diaper, let it get some air first and then.
There you go.
Yeah.
Close your mouth, then do that. That's rule number 2. Okay. Sorry, Shauny, go ahead.
You okay? You okay? Okay, so I try to pretend like this is a fresh diaper, y'all. We don't want to waste it.
Right.
So it'll be folded. We have our naked baby. First of all, if baby just urinates, it's fine to not use a wipe. If you choose to, that is totally your choice. But when a baby poops, you have to definitely use wipes to clean the baby up. But to put on a regular diaper, you just want to spread the wings on the back out. Hold baby up by the leg. Put it under baby.
Let me just give you a pack of wipes.
Okay. We'll do that second. Bring the front up. Secure it with your hand on both sides. And we have a perfectly diapered baby.
How tight do you want to do that, Shauny?
Still have room in there.
Got that?
Got a couple fingers that can go in there.
So what if you got this 7-month-old squirmy baby, you try to change it, you just...
You can still run your fingers in front of the diaper like that.
Putting the diaper on him,
Maybe like a half Nelson or something. No, don't.
yeah, you try to put the diaper on, he turn it all over.
Yeah.
I can't with Chris.
You know what I found though, honestly, is when you got a good hand on these legs, they can move a little bit, but once you get right here like this, and then they can only move but so much, you know? So that's helpful for me. And it's not gonna hurt them. Yeah.
My babies grew with me, so I didn't have to worry about the squirming and stuff. I just be like,
Turn him back over, put something in his hand,
Right.
try to tip him a little bit.
Yeah.
okay.
All right, so this is a girl. Do we do the same thing with boys and girls? They
As
got
far
different
as
parts as far as cleaning them up?
With poop, no, but with urine, yes.
Okay. So how are we gonna do it if it's poop? Because let me show y'all one thing. This is going to simulate poop right here. We have some creamy peanut butter, all right? This is poop today. Yeah.
You'll be okay. You will live.
Just yeah. Don't do that because we don't want to confuse you when the real thing comes. Yeah. Right. DFAT's gonna take your baby. They see you do that in public. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So I like to get my wipes already prepped.
Okay.
Having them in a pack is not enough for me. I normally take like 2 to 3 out, sit them to the side. I have my diaper already ready because I know I'm prepared for some poop. So we're gonna pretend that I already took the other one off and it's just sitting down. Well, can I get another diaper? Like another one to put on after this? I'm gonna roll it up.
Yep.
All right. So this is my poopy diaper down here. You wanna lift baby's leg up. I'm gonna try to turn it to the side so y'all can see. You wanna come up the back, through the butt, stop, wipe around the leg down, wipe around the leg down. Inside of the thigh, because it might be some there. Inside of the thigh, it might be some there. And if it's some inside of there, you just simply, it's 2 lips. You just open the lip, wipe, open the lip, wipe. That's it. And follow the same steps with putting it on that we just did. Under the butt, across the front. These legs are kind of hard, y'all, so be prepared.
Yeah.
I'm letting y'all know they are. Secure it with your hand. And then the other side.
Wonderful. That's how we're judging it.
You wipe the same for one time. Like
stuff go inside and you can't really get it out without causing some form of an infection.
Now,
So-
can we wipe up on a girl's privates?
I would not suggest that. That's
Okay,
why I
don't
said
do that.
stop.
All right.
I thought you was front and back. I mean,
Front to back.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
that's what she said.
when you
Yeah.
want to get the poop, you get it from the back, and you'll stop right before you get there. And then that's why I said go around the front, come down, go around the front, come down, and then in the inner thigh. And then that's why I said if it's something in the inside, you just want to open the lips. Do not go past the lips. I'll stick no Q-tips up in there trying to get nothing out, neither y'all, please.
So the question is it sanitary to take the used diaper and wipe
In the
down
front.
to clean up?
He's saying from the front. That's fine.
Okay.
But you're still gonna use the wipes to clean after that though, right?
But you're gonna save
Got
yourself
you.
some money. Yeah.
Got you. I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.